Today I'm conducting another sales training session for my two top salesmen, Sam and Harry. The topic? The I want to think about it objection. Good morning, man.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning, boss.
You know, back when I was on the road selling our vacuum cleaners, the worst thing I could hear from a prospect at the end of my sales presentation was, I want to think about it.
Yeah, I agree. After you hear that, what can you say?
Right. I guess you could say, what is there to think about? But that sounds kind of pushy.
Yes, it does.
So how do you deal with the I want to think about it situation?
Well, in order to understand the problem, we have to start at the beginning.
The beginning?
That's right, the beginning of your sales presentation. Think about it. If you get to the point where a prospect allows you to make a presentation, the chances are pretty good you are going to make a sale. If the prospect doesn't buy, it's probably due to the fact that you haven't satisfied three of the most common concerns. Do you know what those three concerns are?
I can think of two. Price is one, right?
And the other one must be trust. He's got to trust that you will deliver on the product or service as promised.
So if he agrees to the price and he trusts you, that should result in a sale, won't it?
Not always. There's one more concern you must address.
I can't put my finger on it.
Me either. Tell us, boss, what is it?
Remember, selling is about identifying a problem and offering a solution. Most of the vacuum cleaner prospects today complain about the weight of their vacuum. It's just too heavy. So we need to convince them that our unit weighs a lot less and cleans just as good or even better.
I get it. If the prospect doesn't believe your product or service will solve his problem, it can lead to the I want to think about it delay.
Right, but remember, you must address all three concerns. Many salesmen do a great job covering one or even two concerns and then wonder why the prospect still wants to think about it. And remember this, while he's thinking about it, he may continue shopping, and some other salesperson might pick up right where you left off and make the sale.
That's happened to me before. Ooh, that steams me.
So the way to handle the I want to think about it objection is not to allow your prospect to get to that point in the first place by satisfying his concerns about price, trust, and the solution to his problem.
Right again. So if you often hear, I want to think about it, well, then it's probably time for you to think about improving your presentation.